want to get something going. Nothing's really happening right at the moment. Oh my gosh! Oh my, dude, that's a 10-pounder. Alright, so welcome back. There's already something in the title. I was talking about a digital reel. And yeah, that digital reel is... Probably can't see through the bubble wrap, but it's a SLX DC. And now, y'all in previous videos have probably seen me using this thing. Basically, the anti-reverse bearing, it just went out, so the reel is just reeling backwards. So I was trying to figure out what to do in order to fix it. So first I went to Academy because that's where I purchased the reel, and I didn't have my receipt, so I couldn't work out getting a return or a refund. So what I did is I just went ahead and sent it to Shimano Fishing North America. I think that's what it's called. It's just Shimano's main company, the manufacturer. And basically this reel, it had the anti-reverse bearing was out. Also, I was missing the tension cap, and I was missing, well, my star drag, it didn't click anymore, and the reel was just, it was kind of scuffed up all around. I didn't mention that stuff just because I didn't really care that much. It didn't matter that much to me because I'd rather be able to fish with the reel than be concerning over little things that don't matter too much. I mean, yes, tension control is important, but being able to reel is more important to me. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, open this reel, see what they did to it, and maybe go fishing afterward. I'm gonna break this thing open. Got this weird paper in it. Okay, yeah. So here is the reel. Shimano SLX DC. Yeah, it doesn't reel backwards, they fixed it. And if you're a fishing person, you've probably heard of this reel. It's that reel with that screaming noise. It's a really satisfying thing or whatever. The main reason why a lot of people buy it. And because it's said to have a really, really good braking system, prevents a lot of backlash. But yeah, so tension cap. That's the tension cap right there. That's really good because I literally was missing a tension cap. I lost it somehow, I'm not sure how. They replaced that. Also, I actually tried to take this reel apart myself, and I jacked up the screws, so I'm not sure how they fixed that, but they put new screws in, and the reel just looks really good all around. Can't get over that scream in that reel. But, I mean, yeah, that's really it. I didn't want to bore y'all out, try to make it quick. Yeah, we're just going to take this thing, throw it on a rod, and head out to the water. See you there. Okay, so we're continuing this video like a week later. Been super backed up because of school. But yeah, I lost him here. And I'm currently on the side of a road. But right in front of me is a pretty big pond. Hopefully, with our SLX DC here, we'll catch something. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, tie up. Something just spooked off the bank, and catch y'all on the chest mount. All right, so we got two rods here. That one has bullgill on it, and then this one, I got a little Okeechobee Craw Rage Bug. Tighten my drag up, almost forgot to do that. All right, first cast here, the DC. Man, that thing never gets old. That sound is just, I don't know how to describe it. Bass down here in Florida love to sit in drains. So I'm gonna just drop my bait right here. See if there's anything in there. There ain't always, but a lot of times you're gonna find a fish in there. If they're not in it, they're near it. Jeez, I'm so not used to this thing. The setup's so light. I'm using this rod, the Shimano Celis. Shimano Celis is only like 50 bucks, I think. That's super cheap. But found it at Academy, and I probably wish I had picked something a little more pricey, a little better of a rod. But this rod's dang light and dang sensitive for the price, so I'm all right with it. Yeah, it is a 7-foot medium heavy. Yeah, I'm just looking for any little patches of weeds or little sticks that stand out to me, because that's really all it takes in these ponds. There's not much structure. Fish are gonna find whatever structure they can and hold up to it. But this is a newer pond to me, so I don't completely have an idea of this place, except I did lose actually pretty nice fish over the drain over there. So maybe when we go back, there will be a fish there. Oh my goodness. I just got that on camera. That was nuts. But I'm also not happy because, well, it's where I'm trying to fish. And that osprey full on dove from like 100 feet in the air. I hope it wasn't diving in like a 10-pounder or something. That would suck. But either way, it still sucks because it's scaring whatever fish are over here. Need to see something happen here. That's exactly what I was looking for. Surprised I didn't lose every single pendage on that cast. That was something else. I want to get something going. Nothing's really happening right at the moment. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's a 10-pounder. Oh my! That is a 10-pounder. Oh, my heart's beating out of my chest, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you kidding me? That is a 10-pounder. That is a 10-pounder. Are you kidding me? That is unreal. We're putting a scale on this guy. I want to make sure she's healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a dip here in a second too. Let's make sure we're zeroed. Alright. Alright. Come on. Come on, scale. Make sure we're okay, it's zeroed. I barely can get over the lips of this fish. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Give me 8. Give me 8. Almost 9 pounds. 884. What a beast of a fish. That is a stud. Almost a 9-pounder right there, folks. We're gonna give her a dip here for a second. That is a absolute behemoth. Just sitting in the drain here in like a foot of water. And I was standing there, dropped it down several times, and who would have thought this absolute monster grabbed it? Oh my. I hope this is recording right now. Unreal. That is a behemoth. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. I'm gonna give her one more try here. I don't know how I flipped that fish with my medium heavy rod. Oh no, I'm way off, dude. 9.5. Okay. Oh. So, 9 pounds, 7 ounces, nearly 10 pounds. Unreal. Unreal. I don't even know what to say. There she goes. Okay, words can't even express what's going through my mind right now. I don't even know what to say. That was unreal. I cannot believe that just happened. Like, I'll try to explain this to you. So I dropped my bait like several times, like right in this drain, like probably 3 or 4 times, and I'm kind of mad because I'm thinking, oh, there's no way I'm gonna pull a fish out of here. And like the 3rd time I drop it in like the least ideal spot. Like, I don't want to say it's not ideal, but it's the spot where I thought I wouldn't have got bit. Like, usually when I'm fishing in these drains, I try to drop it like at the very entrance of the drain, so like right over there, because that's usually where the fish sit. And who would have thought I dropped my bait at the very end of the drain and hook into what I thought was, I knew it was a fish, but I thought it was a log for a second. And my original PB on artificial is 6 pounds. I don't know, it's somewhere in the 6 area. And live bait, it's 9 pounds, 12 ounces. That fish not only broke my original PB, but it almost broke my live bait PB. Yeah, I pulled it up. I said it was 10 pounds. Had a feeling it was 10 pounds. I weighed it the first time, it was only like 8 something. Then I weighed it 2 or 3 other times and it was 9.7. So that's That's a swanch, folks. That's pretty big. Yeah, this is basically a completely new pond to me, and I had a feeling there was something big in here. Clearly there was. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, keep fishing. If we don't catch anything, I will catch y'all back at the house. All right, so we're back at the house. I still can't believe that happened. That was crazy. But I will say, after viewing the footage, I totally understand if you're suspicious about what was going on. As I mentioned in the video, the final weight of the fish was 9.7 pounds. And I know that the only real weight y'all could see was the first one I did, and it was like a high 8 pounder. It was like 8.9 or 8.8 or something like that. And then after that, you could hear and see me trying to explain that the fish was 9.5, and the glare was so bad, I know you couldn't read the scale. And then after that, off camera, I weighed it 2 more times, 9.7. But whether you believe it or not, it was still big fish, and I'm happy I was able to go out there and catch it. But yeah, besides that, I want to go over what I was using, in case y'all are curious. And obviously, you already know what reel I was using, SLX DC. And the rod, I went over that too. I actually have a frog on here. It's not what I was using. Okay, don't want to hit anything. Yeah, the rod, as I went over, it's a Shimano Stelis, only like a $50 rod. It's super cheap. It's not what I should have got, but at the time I was sort of on a budget, so it is what it is. But anyway, that's the rod. It's a medium heavy, by the way. And then the bait I was throwing was this right here. It's a Strike King Rage Bug in Okeechobee crawl colors. You can see it's got that blue flake on the back. But a little twist, one of the interesting things about this is that I actually wasn't fishing it the way you're supposed to, which is with that side, as you can see, there's eyes on that craw. You want those on top and then that blue flake on the bottom. But what happened is I kept throwing this thing, and the top where you're supposed to put the bait on the shelf of that hook, I was using a 4-aught EWG, but yeah, it started ripping up there, so I had to flip it over, and I ended up having that part on top, and clearly it ended up working. I still don't even understand how I managed to catch that fish, because as y'all saw, I was in that real shallow area throwing this thing around, and then I dropped this bait like 5-6 times right in the drain, and eventually I got bit by that monster of a fish. But yeah, I said that's a pretty good way to reintroduce the SLX DC. Yeah, that's gonna be about it. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to put them in the comments, and also feel free to like and subscribe. I promise you're gonna be seeing more content like this. I'm gonna do my best to upload a little more consistently, because I know I haven't been too consistent. I've had a lot going on. But yeah, tight lines till then, and I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one.